Hey guys, Manda's here, and I'm here for what was formerly known as a quick work. And now, based on feedback from some of y'all, we're here for Russo's Rants. And I'm going to talk to y'all about friends. And I'm going to talk to y'all about two aspects of friends. So hear me out, guys. You are your friends. And now here is a quote from Jim Rohn. You are the combination of the 5 people you hang out with the most. In case you haven't heard that before, I'm going to say it once more. You are the combination of the 5 people you hang out with most. The mashup of the people, the 5 people that you spend the most time with, are who you become. If you spend most of your time with your kids, think about that. If you spend most of your time with negative fear-based people, if you spend your time with people who go to the gym and who meal prep, you're going to become the 6th person. You are a combination of what all of these people that you spend the most time with do, their behaviors, their habits, their mannerisms, their characteristics. We absorb the beliefs, characteristics, the mannerisms, the personalities of the people that we spend the most time with. And this is really powerful if you are looking to change any area of your life. And if you're listening to me right now, I know you're looking to change some area of your life. Or if you're looking to add or remove a habit, paying attention to your friends is important. If you want to understand why you have evolved or devolved, the opposite of evolving, it is crucial to look at who you have been spending majority of your time with, because that will reveal a lot to you. Okay? I want you guys to sit with me for a second. We're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to take a longer breath out, and we are going to get into this grounded present moment and really delve in and figure out where we are at. And only you know that. I don't know that. Your best friend doesn't know that. Your mama don't know that. And neither does your partner. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. We're going to breathe in to the count of 5. Hold it at the top for 2. And then we're going to exhale it out for 7. So we're going to have a longer exhale, which will cause the vagus nerve to send a signal to your brain, activating the parasympathetic nervous system. And this will help you get into a more restful, relaxed, and present state of being and of mind, which is the best way and the best state to be in to process your life and figure out your next move. The best state to be in, get anywhere in life, because if you are in fight or flight, you're not going to make good decisions. Mini tangents for y'all. Okay, so I want you to get in a comfortable position. And if you are in a safe space to do so, close your eyes or bring them to a soft gaze. I'm going to count to 5. And while I do, you're going to inhale in, nice and full. And then I'm going to count to 2. And you're going to hold it for those 2. Then I'm going to count to 7. And you're going to exhale it out. And I encourage you to let out a big sigh of relief and just get it out. I will begin counting now, and you can begin inhaling in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 1, 2, and big exhale. Drawn out exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I want you to think about the last 3 months, so the last 90 days. In what areas of your life have you been progressing and evolving? Where in your life have you been regressing or devolving? Now take a step back and ask yourself, what new friends in your life have come into your life in the last 3 months? Or what friends have you been spending more time with? There's so many examples that I'm sure all of us can come up with how this is true and examples of this. A personal example from my own life. It was my first long-term relationship, and we started dating my freshman year of college, and we were still together my senior year of college. And my freshman year, I drank, but very minimally. I didn't smoke weed. By senior year, I was drinking every day. I was smoking weed. And this isn't a conversation about how that's bad and why you shouldn't do that. Now, my boyfriend at the time was a big weed smoker. He drank a lot. He also wasn't very active, pretty much ate any and everything. And now this is not me placing a blame on him, but with me spending so much consistent time with him, and then with his roommate, who was very similar in characteristics to him, it slowly molded me into this identity. Which makes sense because there was 2 people I was spending regular, consistent time with who embodied this other identity. And over the course of time, I then adopted a lot of those behaviors, those habits, those mannerisms by spending so much time with this individual. It's really powerful to take that step back and absorb why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you spending time with this person? What benefit are you and this other person bringing? A piece of advice I will give y'all is to seek out people who are further along than you are in whatever area of life you are looking to advance in. Whether that's a career you are looking to be further along in, maybe it's a project you are looking to start. Even me, for example, when I was first looking to start my podcast, I knew I needed an assistant to be shown how to do it. I'm a visual learner. I seeked out the assistance of my friend Sean Rivers. Shout out to him. It's the concept of putting yourself in the environment with people who are further along than you are. If you are looking to write a book and you have a friend or a mentor who is an author, spend more time with that person. It will help you get to where you want to go. This also leads me to a quote that one of my mentors that I really admire, Curtis Lee Thomas, always says, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're the dumbest person in the room because you're in the wrong room. I never want to be the smartest person in the room that I'm in. It's time to level up your friends. Once you level up your friends, and level up your circle, you will level up your whole life. And we are all always changing and evolving and embodying new identities every day. And that being said, it's okay if you outgrow a friendship or you evolve past a certain friendship. It likely helped you in the moment. Or maybe it didn't help you in the moment. Maybe it taught you something and now you're better from it. Surround yourself with people who are where you want to be or who are further along than you are. Next topic in regard to friends. If you know me personally, you know that I have struggled with this for a while, and not all of you will relate to me on this, but some of you I know will. But guys, not everyone is your friend. For the longest time, I was always someone who referred to everyone as my quote-unquote friend. If we worked together, if we had classes in college together, if we went to high school together, doesn't make you my friend. Just because you know somebody doesn't mean they are your friend. Friend is an exclusive word. And, you know, that nice woman that you went to high school with, she's not necessarily your friend. I used to always be the type of person to consider everybody my friend. And I've had a lot of mentors in my life emphasize to me and remind me that not everybody is your friend. Something that was said to me recently that really resonated with me. It's not an actual quote, but it sounded like one. There is a difference between your friends, quote unquote, and people who are friendly to you. There's a difference. It's not the same thing. I saw a meme once, a couple years ago, that actually really helped me understand this concept. It's by Dr. Wilson Joel, and he said, normalize using words like colleague, old schoolmate, neighbor, classmate, client, acquaintance, etc. Not everyone is your friend, quote unquote. Friendship is not inclusive. It's exclusive. And I think it's really important to realize that you could have a good relationship with someone, but they might not be your friend. And a special shout out and thank you to two of my really close friends, Corey and Paul, for helping me understand this and recognize the difference between my friend and people who are friendly to me. An old mentor of mine actually came back into my life recently and we got reconnected. And him and I were talking and I was telling him about some of my relationships. And he was explaining to me about the different levels of friendship, which is something to think about as well. There's surface level friendships and there's deeper, more meaningful ride or die friendships. And it's not to say that surface level friendships are bad. It's just a matter of being aware and having that awareness and understanding that not everyone is your friend. And that's okay. As I say to you guys all the time, I'm not for everybody, and neither are you. And you shouldn't want to be for everybody. I don't want to be liked by everybody. So I hope this gave y'all something to think about. And moral of the story, if you take anything away from this, pay attention to who you spend the most time with. If there is a habit in your life that you are frustrated that you have, take a step back and become the observer and see if anyone else that is close to you within your life has that same negative habit. And I also encourage you to level up your friendships and also understand that just because somebody laughs with you and jokes with you and is friendly to you, it doesn't mean they are your friend. But that's okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. And if there's a topic that's prevalent in your life right now and you'd like to hear me discuss it, shoot me a message. My information is in the show notes. I am always trying to make my messages and what I share to you guys more relatable. And if there's something I could do to make that possible, I'd love to hear from y'all. Thanks, guys. Until next time.